how fat can I be before I'm hurting my temple?
Okay, how fat can you be before you're hurting your temple?
If you haven't noticed, I want hard lines on all these questions, and you're not giving any of them. You're like, you can smoke a little weed as long as you're doing it for Jesus. And I'm like,
no, hold on.
How much weed?
I don't think I said that.
Okay, well, you said something similar.
All right. To be very clear, I'm not wanting people to walk around just smoking weed and going, well, I'm doing it for Jesus. That's not what I'm wanting. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. How fat can you be before you're hurting your temple? All right. I mentioned this just a second ago, but healthy, be healthy.
Okay.
All right.
Healthy fat.
Well, actually skinny doesn't mean healthy.
Right.
Right. I mean, I was insanely skinny during my time of pancreatitis, and I was not healthy at all. But I couldn't eat, so therefore I was really thin. And so whether it's like an illness that makes one, thin, or whether it's eating disorders that makes one thin, so I don't want skinny to be the measurement of body health.
Okay.
All right. And also being a bit overweight doesn't mean one is just fat. Okay. I think, again, you're looking for things like, what is your blood pressure? What is cholesterol, right? Blood sugar levels and etc. And
Bible needs more charts.
I think so much of this matters, like just being healthy. And I think that's what Paul is talking about in here is, the sense of, okay, the body is the Lord. So I do want the body that the Lord has given me to be healthy. So I know that I need to do certain things to ensure that, quote unquote, but also I know that things like genetics plays a part in all of this. I know that, and then sometimes we get illnesses and diseases that has no bearing on what we've done. You can be the most healthy person in the world and get cancer, so there's limits to what we can control actually with our body. But I do think there's a sense of, all right, we do need to be healthy. We do need to do things to ensure that we are healthy. So when you're asking how fat is too fat, what I'm kind of coming back at you with is, well, what does your health look like? And not just what your appearance looks like is what I'm getting to. Not what does your health look like? And again, some of that's genetic and some of that is what we can control.
Okay, what about too skinny?
Oh yeah, you can get too skinny.
Okay.
And again, I think if it's out, because I think that's where like eating disorders, and sometimes it's not just a quote unquote eating disorder. Like it's not just straight up, anorexic in the sense of or bulimia that I'm doing something to cause myself. It's just, I have this idea, this picture in my head of what I should look like. And I'm never quite satisfied. So I always think I need to be a little skinnier than I am. And that's more of a, not just an eating disorder, although it plays itself out that way in the sense of, or I'm going to eat less to try to gain this ideal that I have in my mind of what I should look like. But there's also something going on in the way that I value myself. So my own mental and emotional health is in jeopardy if saying it that way, because I do think we can get too thin. I think we can get where we are. And sometimes, I don't know if you've met people like they're just addicted to exercising. They're addicted to working out. And you can look at me and you're like, wow, you've gotten way too thin. And so I do think there is a sense of, yeah, you're too thin. And then so much of this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It's cultural too.
Okay.
We have in America kind of a view of skinny and healthy and fat and overweight. We have these ideas in our heads about those things, but that really changes depending on where you are in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. And where there's not a sense of overweight being bad. and where there is a sense of even like what we might consider kind of the normal here can even be viewed as too skinny in another culture. So there's you have those dynamics at play culturally as well. And that's why I'm saying it really has to be about health.